I'm sure all of my videos start with like 10 seconds of silence, because I'm not sure it's actually live yet. Uh-oh. That's not what this looked like a second ago. Okay, I guess I must have just reset it on accidentally. Hey all, this is JDAster64, and this is more Jump Half. So before we start with this, I did go back and get these coins, except this one. Did it not save? I must have forgotten to save. I'm not gonna do that on stream. I might show how you're meant to do it on stream. Yeah, I didn't save any of the progress I made. Well, at least we didn't lose anything important. There should be audio. Turn your audio on. Yeah, I can confirm. I can hear audio on YouTube. Anyway, before I at least show what you're supposed to do with that, let's go back and revisit this sort of utility center here. Big Boss, there is audio coming out. I don't know why I thought me talking to you would fix the problem. By the way, Cloudy, you're muted, or not talking. Alright. Also, hey, Yoshizilla. I need to turn my audio down. I thought there were capes in this. Well, we don't need capes for the moment. Ooh, maybe we do, actually. Gotta get enough running. This would be a lot easier if I had a cape. Okay, you can get up there. That was your mic there. You having technical issues?
Am I? I didn't think I was.
Come on, man. Maybe I should just get a cape. That'll make this a lot easier. There we go. Now I have a cape, of course. But yeah, there's a secret Yoshi hidden back here, and this is the key to a cryptic puzzle that I couldn't figure out last time. So... hopefully it gets that sorted out. Anyway, we have this message block, which says count 10, and then let one go for 1,000 more. Very cryptic. Turns out, I just completely didn't even notice these pink, berries last time. So, a weird mechanic about these things. I thought those were supposed to bounce. I guess he's throwing them too low to the ground. Let's try that again. Yeah, a mechanic with these things is that if you collect the 10 little happy face things, then it'll spawn a 1-up before it disappears.
Am I picking up now?
Yeah, you're picking up now.
Okay, good. I don't know what that was about.
So, 10, and now he's gonna throw 1-up. And like that sign says, you're meant to throw 1-up down there.
Oh, okay, that's what that's for.
Yoshi does not believe in going through pipes. Maybe they only bounce in the GBA version. That'd be really funny if they added that. So yeah, we have another life grinding room. Funny thing is, you could stumble upon this / try to do this a different way. It's just way more trouble than it's worth. You're given this mushroom here.
Oh, you want to juggle that?
It is in fact possible to juggle this all the way over into that hole. And I think that would head there. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep the Yoshi just because Yoshi tends to break things.
Or not be allowed altogether.
Let's at least get this one again. This isn't that hard to do. I just need to carry that fire flower to the end of the level. Or a fire flower. Depending on how long it takes me to beat the first screen of that Koopa level again, maybe I'll show that. Yeah, the problem with that is that happens. Whatever.
Wasn't that Koopa level, like, kind of obnoxious?
Yeah. Which is why I'm not going to try to get that
Yeah.
last coin on stream. Fat guy always, like, makes fun of me for saying stream when it's like, technically we're streaming, you know, when we're doing these recordings. Otherwise I wouldn't be seeing
What
this.
else would you call it?
Like,
recording in real time? Is that what he wants you to say?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, nothing was going to appear that hadn't already appeared, Nick Boss. I am not at all playing carefully right now. Oh, apparently that last little bit of that still counts as conveyor. There we are. Unfortunately, oh no, never mind. I think I just need to keep this mushroom through this entire second half.
Now I'm just not sure if you're, like, ever meant to, like, keep a charge and chuck for something, you know?
I know, right?
It's like, what if this guy's needed for something now?
Wow, that was unreasonable to dodge in that situation. Hopefully I don't need to keep that mushroom the whole way.
I wouldn't think we'd be getting Kirby stuff so soon with all the Star Ally stuff that came out, like, end of last year.
You never know, man. It's Kirby. They've been pumping stuff out like crazy recently. I'm not safe here. Let's just save the game the trouble. Wasn't paying
Does it have that rule like Pokemon where, like, there's got to be one thing per year? Whatever it might be.
Hey, I don't know, man. What
Kirby
happened?
mobile game.
Oh no, 2016 was when Sun and Moon came out, wasn't it? Or was it not?
17, I think, maybe?
Yeah. So Pokemon had nothing in 16, which just goes to show you how empty of a year 16, yeah.
There had to have been something, right? Even if it wasn't, like, anything substantial.
No, 16 was the
I don't
year Sun
remember.
Moon came out, because 15 was the year
Was
that we
it?
got Super Mystery Dungeon.
Okay, maybe it was just, like... I think it was 2017 by the time I happened to have gotten it.
42 exits is how many I've gotten thus far, out of the 130 in the whole thing. So I'm almost a third of the way done, assuming that the levels don't get any harder, which is obviously not at all a flawed assumption. I would be using save states. Maybe I should be, because this is just replaying a level.
Oh, right. Ultra Sun and Moon were in 2017.
Sun and Moon died and will never be played again, as of 2017, by anyone that bought the remakes.
Are you sure about that?
What's to go back to? You can't even get all the Mega Evolutions in that game.
I mean, I've known a lot of people who, like, would rather play Sun and Moon over the Ultra games.
Those are the people that bought Sun and Moon.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
did not buy Ultra Sun and Moon. I mean, by all accounts, they're exactly the same game for like 80% of it.
Pretty much, but I've just known people who are like, yeah, all the changes in the Ultra games were for the worse, so I'd rather play the originals. But then that means you're lugging around your Charge-A-Bug for the whole game, so that kind of sucks.
Alright. We got that. Let's save it this time. Let me at least show you what you're meant to do on this one. It is quite ridiculous. Oh, right. I forgot they start you with no power-ups here. There's a sneeze oncoming. Yeah. That was inevitable. Yep. That is... well, that problem resolved itself.
I see this Sniffle Thwomp still lives on.
Yeah. I don't want to have to fricking do this, but I'm gonna... wait for the button. F1. Yeah. State slot 2. There. Now I can't possibly overwrite. F2 is save. Okay. Now we know.
What are you playing this on, a PSP? That's like a very PlayStation interface there.
Yeah, it kinda is. It's RetroArch, though. As we've established, it's far better than BizHawk for playing this.
Supposedly, but I don't remember if I've ever played on BizHawk. Don't people play Paper Mario 64 on BizHawk?
Yeah, but that game has so much input lag, who cares?
But I mean, then it's even worse, right? Or is it just somehow cancel out?
Yes, but like, everything is so telegraphed in that game, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like...
I can imagine jump timing would be horribly awkward, though.
I'm operating by troll level logic here. Like, A, yeah right, game. Stupid Illusi Yellow.
I'm on to you, game.
Illusi Yellow has me thinking that every A doesn't mean anything. This is like Z in a Mario Maker level. Hey, Zion.
It reminds me of, like, this, like... What is it? This one Super Mario World bootleg Joel played. It was, like, Super Mario World 64. And, like, there was one point in a level that just had an arrow of coins pointing down into a pit. Like, it didn't lead anywhere, it just led to a bottomless pit. The game's like, hey, jump down here, it'll be good.
Yeah, the first half of that isn't too bad. It's not too far. Yeah, I'm only gonna give this a few attempts on stream, because again, this is ridiculous. This is the by far most ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've said my piece on Mario Maker 2. We don't need to make 2 consecutive streams that are just talking about Super Mario Maker 2.
It's Mario Maker, but with more stuff. I'm not even qualified to really talk about it, since I never even played the first Mario Maker.
Okay, this is the thing. That yellow Koopa is pivotal. Let's just do this with save states. Trust me, I did actually do this off stream.
You have nothing to prove that hasn't already been proven.
Killing that guy too. I can't afford to have anything on here. That guy I need. The red guy is not too much of a threat. Right, now I just have to make this awkward jump back. Okay. And then I need to not kill this yellow Koopa. So yeah, that's what you're meant to do to get this coin. It's pretty ridiculous. And I'm, like, save state aside, I'm very shocked I did that on the first try.
Yeah, save states give you, like, peace of mind, you know?
Well, like, I knew what to do when I was playing this. I watched a walkthrough, and it still took me several tries.
But now it's just, like, so drilled into your head now, how to do it.
And apparently I haven't been playing for 3 hours on end. Alright, so this was, like, the kind of secret path from that silly charge and chuck thing, so now we can actually progress.
Wait, is this the way to go?
This
or is this just, like, the side path?
This is a side path. The main path is out the other end of the forest.
I was gonna say, I'm like, would the main path really require you to find that crazy secret?
Oh! Oh boy, this is quite interesting. I really didn't want that moon. Nothing at all was forcing me to not take that moon. This is always how I play Mario World levels. Never looking back. I really want to know what this is all about. This is very calming music, and I have a feeling that just means I'm in for a horribly hard level. Oh, I really like these platforms.
I can recognize the music.
These platforms are really cool. It's like the only way I can actually progress.
I'm curious what that arrow was.
I don't know what that was meant to do. Maybe I was supposed to, like, bring something there. That maybe
Maybe there's like a P-switch somewhere later in this stage?
So yeah, if you haven't guessed, the gimmick is I can't go backwards. Except if...
Oh, that's actually what the gimmick is, okay.
Yeah, I can't actually hold that...
It's not obvious just watching
like,
it.
Pressing right does nothing.
This is like the screen locking from Mario 1 taken to its logical extreme.
I want that checkpoint. I'm gonna die.
Oh, man.
Well, that was something. That's just so mean. For them to just put that moon there. Oh, drat. They're like, oh, free moon. Oh, wait, no. It's
oh, no, it's not working.
It's unobtainable. Shoot. I can't get that now. That was a really short jump. Oh, well, that'll be easy to get if it's the only one I miss. I really don't know what that's about. Whoops, wrong button. I didn't quite make it far enough to normal jump that.
Maybe that's just there to, like, hint you to jump off the fish or something.
Or just to, like... Yeah, I mean, typically the blue... Ah.
Yeah, no, it was blue coin, so I thought it was, like, a switch maybe or something? I don't know.
Typically the blue coins in this hack have meant, like, pay attention. less so than, like, indicating a secret.
You know, as opposed to an arrow made of yellow coins.
That's like... Yellow coins are like, follow this path, kind of without thinking. Blue are like, ah! Why?
It's like a nudge.
There's like no indication. Can I... No, I don't think that guy can force me right.
Reminds me of, like, there was a level in Make a Good Mega Man level contest where there's a section of level where the gimmick was don't look left or else you get instantly killed. And apparently it was a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I'm like, how would you know that unless you haven't seen that? Unless you've seen that?
You really don't need a lot of momentum to miss that coin.
You could probably just run, honestly. Run off the ledge.
Oh yeah, maybe. Try that next time.
But then, you know, obviously don't run too far.
can't believe I first tried that entire room and then missed the checkpoint barely and couldn't recover. Yeah, if you hold A, you can do it. Well, even with the spin jump, I still got hit. Shoot. This is sad. I can look to the right. If I do it while getting hit.
Good to see sliding down slopes still kills everything.
Yeah, that section is quite difficult if you don't have a power-up. I think I took a hit there last time.
Good to see Torpedo Ted's got promoted to regular Bullet Bill status.
They're just there to be annoyingly slow. Why could I not make that jump all of a sudden? I had no problem with that the first time, I think.
It almost looks like you hit your head on the ceiling or something.
I don't think so. I think I would have noticed that. Yeah, I had no excuse to miss that coin. It was like right there. Shoot. Okay, now that guy's not gonna go anywhere. I missed the slope. I can't pan the camera. Oh, but if I barely don't scroll far enough. Alright. Shoot, I did it again. There we go.
At least they put slopes on you, on there, so you can get it.
Oh, am I turning right? Nope.
Oh, you just have to do it backwards.
This is like, if you somehow miss the hint that you're supposed to slope that way. Here. Wow, am I supposed to keep that momentum this entire way? Oh, man, you really have to build up momentum. And now the camera's messed up because
This really is building up speed now.
Super Mario World doesn't know what to do. Oh, shoot. No! Okay, now I can
That is
get
a
it.
long way to go.
How on earth am I supposed to get all the way to that shell?
Do small jumps, maybe?
Alright. Shoot. I can't respawn it, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks. You don't have to be facing the shell to grab it, do you?
Hmm? No. This isn't Mario 3.
I was like, do you have to be facing to the right or something?
Yeah. Too tall to jump there. Shoot. I was supposed to keep going, apparently. Oh, I was apparently supposed to hold on to that shell.
It's just a theme with these levels, isn't it? Hold on to the shell for a very long time.
Boy, these setups. I could have just killed the guy with the slide. Over jumping that.
I like how we started this like level saying like, "Oh, this looks very easy."
I didn't say that. I never once said that.
Well,
No,
yeah.
I said the music was very calming, so clearly I'm in for something ridiculous. If Sticker Bush, or rather Bramble Blast, ever taught me anything. Oh, Rip Van Fish, stand anywhere but there. Oh, I can't even slide at full speed with this.
Oh, really? Wow. How much can that shell possibly weigh?
I'm very surprised I was even able to manage that. I don't want to kick this thing, because that's just going to make it really, really hard. Oh, I made it here. Now what? Oh, I should have killed that guy with that. Oh, sure, stand right on top of it.
Oof.
This is really gonna be something.
I know. Considering I haven't played Mario World in so long, I can't even, like, picture in my head what you have to do with these physics.
This is not a type of physics I'm used to having to deal with. One directional sliding. This had better be leading up to a Switch Palace or something. I'm not gonna save state, man. That was for playing a level I'd already played. I'm not gonna be able to grab that from there. I need to go further. I'll just do what I did last time. There we are. Should be able to grab it there while maintaining momentum. Sheesh, what a lot of work went into that. Yeah, we're not doing that again. We've done it once. I'll get it off screen if I don't beat this in one try, which is looking unlikely. Please stand right there, please. Oh, dang it, Thwomp. Dang it.
Man, how do you even do that? Yeesh.
She whiz. Ah. Thankfully, that coin isn't far from the halfway point, so that won't be too much of a pain for me to go back and get later. I am not save stating, Nick Boss. I was playing through that level that I had already beaten. And I had already gotten that coin in off screen. And it didn't even end up needing the save state. I am gonna save, just in case I haven't already. These pipe hitboxes are very unforgiving. Oh, hey, Dauntless. I didn't see him post. I don't suppose either of you or anyone in the chat is like in the beta for the Mario Kart game as well.
I saw like one post about that on Twitter. I don't know what that's about.
The game or the beta
Yeah,
or what?
I've never heard of this. I don't know what this like is about.
So
Is it a new Mario Kart or something?
yeah, there's like a mobile Mario Kart that's being demoed on. Oh, that's what those blue coins were supposed to tell me. I'll explain it when I'm not in mortal danger.
What were those blue coins explaining? To jump there?
To not to not keep going there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, basically Mario Kart Tour is like kind of a like I'm not well acquainted enough with my terminology to know what exactly to call it, but it's like pretty close to standard Mario Kart gameplay, just with simplified controls and like gacha mechanics for the drivers.
So it's just mobile game.
Yeah, it seems a little too microtransaction-y, but like honestly, the bigger problem is that it's just like
honestly, I'm not surprised. I mean,
it's an online-only game, more or less. That's kind of emulating something I can already play on the Switch if I really feel like playing it like casually. What am I supposed to be doing here? Going in the the pipe.
Some pipes can be, you know, like traveled through. But yeah, I've never really been one for mobile games, so
I saw a couple of people were insinuating that the players you're playing against aren't real human players. As if that's a surprise. It's like, did you really expect, like, a mobile game to be able to handle that kind of simultaneity? Okay. Let's think.
Like, I am super big on Animal Crossing, but heck, if I could tell you what Pocket Camp is, I've never even touched it.
This is one way. Oh, these had better be the blue had better mean these guys are invincible. Just how the frick else am I supposed to do this? Okay, yes, they are. I'm gonna have to do that again.
Just immortal Chucks.
Well, I had it. It's just slightly off. I'm doing it too fast. I should wait a little bit. Well, I can't wait that long. There we go. I want this cape. Oh my goodness. I should have just stayed under there. Would have been a tighter jump, but at least it would have been safer.
This does look pretty rough.
It's very puzzle-oriented for being like a platformy level.
Which means it also takes a while.
Well, it takes a while the first time. There, I finally made it past this guy without taking damage. Should be enough momentum.
When can we expect a no damage run?
I'm gonna need to hit those both.
Why do some of those yellow blocks have like longer looking eyes? It's kind of strange.
Oh, right. Those mean something. I don't remember what the other ones mean. They're like breakable or something.
Oh, okay.
That may have influenced how I did that. That's gonna be a tighter jump because I'm taller. At least we have an extra hit now. Well, we did.
Spoke too soon.
I should be safe at least. There we are. Veni Vidi Vici. Cool. That was a fun level. Didn't get as ridiculous as I she can't even move at the end of the level.
You can't even.
It's like the anti-Kaizo. Hey, it did do a switch.
And then it turns out you can't actually finish the level unless you are walking right.
At least a questionable switch. Is this going to be as puzzle-tastic as the first one? Oh my goodness, what is this? Death. That's the fastest I've ever wasted a cape.
I'm sure it's just made to look weirder than it actually is.
I was expecting... what?
Yeah, it's very weird. Looks like a Mario Maker level.
What the frick, man? These are some ultra-tight jumps.
It is the side path.
This is gonna take me longer than the previous level, even if it's like a quarter of its length at this rate.
Yeah, auto-scrollers.
It always bugged me that the question mark blocks in this game have the eyes from the rotating blocks as well.
Yeah.
This is not a questionable question block. This is more of a questionable level design.
These low ceilings are what are killing me, man. Like, these are already precise jumps, but having to do them, like, so low to the ground. Yeah, this is quite ridiculous. The thing is, there's even more side stuff I can do after this, because there was that one, level in the first world that you needed the yellow switch to get the exit in. Shoot. Didn't quite make that. There's probably a hidden piece which I can actually get here at the beginning. I should see if I've gotten enough dragon coins to be able to purchase that thing that makes me always big when I start a level. I don't know if that would help
Would
here
be
or
nice,
not.
huh? Then again, don't you always start midpoints with a mushroom?
No. Not in this game.
Or is that only when you collect it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently they took that out of Mario Maker 2, which is interesting, but makes sense. Well, that messed me up. That completely killed my sideways momentum. That's not what we meant to do.
Not kidding, it is questionable. This is a questionable level.
Just every single one of these jumps is just like, ah.
This is more like questionable choices.
Oh, come on. Oh, don't tell me. Wow, what the frick? I'm probably dead. Nope, I made it. And now I'm dead. Because spin jumps are low in this game. Man, it seemed like it was starting to go a lot easier there.
Small saw hitboxes too.
Saved by the saw.
Spin jump
Shoot, I'm gonna get hit.
sauce.
No, not quite. There we go. That was such a dumb hit last time. You can make that jump, you just have to really commit to it. I don't know how I was supposed to get through that, other than run under, I guess. This is fine. That was a totally legitimate dodge. Oh, I'm not liking that top guy.
So pretty much only the red parts of the saws are what can hurt you.
Yeah, these are Super Mario one-hit boxes. I like them.
Wow.
Just forgiving enough that I can jump on them if I have to, but not so much that they're, like, impossible to dodge in close quarters. Why is the first jump in the level the hardest one thus far? Shoot. Yeah, there was no way I was getting around that. Yeah, much easier to do that way. Doing this without auto-scrolling defeats the purpose. Where'd I die? Was it here? Yeah.
And what purpose is that?
Questioning our life decisions. Ah!
Understandable.
Oh gosh, this is like C4 nonsense. Oh, I'm dumb. Probably could have just jumped over it in that little U bend. That would have been the easy way.
How is this like C4? Nothing's exploding.
Yeah, like the most infamous part, or I don't know. 7-4 and C4 were always like the most infamous levels in Lost levels
Yeah,
for the
Lost levels.
difficulty for me. 7-3 is like the one that like people like to point to, just because platforming, but 7-4 just has, like...
What do you mean I have to do platforming in this platforming game?
Also, it's only fitting that, like, everyone complains about 7-3 and 7-4 in Super Paper Mario. They were just upholding the the tradition.
Yeah. World 7 always has to be the worst one, right?
I mean, World 8's hard in its own right, but at least you can warp there. It's like... I forgot the whole day again. Cool. Let's just loop around again.
I can't wait till someone finds, like, warp whistles in Super Paper Mario that they
What?
can just warp to future worlds.
What did... This has to end soon, please. Boy, imagine if they disabled my spin jump.
Would it even be possible? Probably, but...
I feel you, game. Ugh.
Wow.
Current mood.
All things considered, that wasn't that many tries.
Yeah, pretty short, as far as levels in this game go.
Alright, back to World 1 with Ultra Fast. I'm gonna visit that Desert Utility Center after this to see if there's any more stuff we can unlock. Which one? This was the one. Actually, let's do it now, because this is presumably going to unlock something. It's typically how secret exits work. I love this music.
I've just been sad this music's from stuff that I can't really recognize.
Oh. Yeah, let's undo the yellow switch after all that hard work.
What, would you have to go through the level again just to re-enable it?
Yeah, not even close to, Oops, wrong way. No, you can re-enable it in that same room.
Jump for those super troopers.
I miss that fireball sprite. I miss it already from Mario Maker 2. Because they didn't quite put this Luigi in there.
It's not my Luigi.
Remember my Luigi being this generic. I meant to get the mushroom from that block. I could have just, you know, hit it normally. This isn't at all just a vanilla Dome 1 reskin.
Yeah, right.
That was like the vanilla-iest level in this game. Where does this pipe go? Oh.
Maybe that's the joke, it says it's Vanilla Dome.
Cold.
Oh, cool. We're in Skull Woods.
Whoop!
Whoop, ice physics.
Okay, these are the ice physics everyone else must be experiencing when they play these games.
Wow.
Gone from can't go one direction to can't stop going one direction.
Is it the same ice physics from the vanilla game, or is it like...
Oh no, that was like
more?
10 times less friction, or I wouldn't have like just zipped right off the
Yeah.
edge like that. I was probably supposed to stay low. What? This must not be solid. Yeah, let's go to Mario. Clearly Mario's gonna have far better ice physics.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have so much control. You just can't, like, release the button and expect anything reasonable to happen. Like, Mario still has, like, so much freaking traction in this game. Yeah.
He's got new shoes, they're nice and frictiony.
I almost slipped right under there. Why did I try that? I need to check whether these levels have dragon coins in advance, because I haven't seen any yet. That's the opposite of Mario
if
one
there are, you'd
hitboxes
at least
there.
see one, right?
Yeah, there aren't any. And that there is the opposite of Super Mario one hitboxes.
Yeah, that's like All-Stars hitboxes.
Yeah. Let's give All Stars some credit. They weren't quite that bad.
I don't actually know.
Ugh.
I haven't played the 2D games enough to be able to compare and contrast them that well.
I don't know if the blue switch would help. The blue switch is probably what you need for the second exit, much like that castle got way harder with the red switch. I don't know if this looks like it'd be necessarily too much harder with the blue switch, though. Like, parts of it look like it'd be easier. Ah, that was bad.
And these pillars just like throw me off since it just looks like you shouldn't be able to go through them.
I don't know what this music is, but it sounds like it really wants me to know. This is a very... This melody is very insistent. Oh. Well, I guess that's what I need the blue switch for. Definitely not going to be able to do any of that at the moment. Ah. That was the least necessary slip ever. My guess is this will just join back up with the main path for this exit. That's cool that they just used 2 of those to make it look like a larger platform. Oh, and there's those pillars being those pillars again.
But see, that's what I meant. You start the midpoint with a mushroom, or you're given one there.
I forgot the pillars weren't solid again.
Yeah, those'll do that.
I literally just jumped through one to make that jump. Whoop. None of that. I don't know if that would have been the... Well, that probably would have been the best time to make that jump while they were going down. This is fine, I'm just gonna jump repeatedly until I make that... Oh, that would make things easier.
I keep forgetting you can hit those blocks from underneath.
Corner jumping on those things while they're moving is not trivial. It may or may not have been the way they intended me to do that. Oh,
I mean, these platforms were like solely made to be hit from underneath in the vanilla game.
Yeah, this really shouldn't be surprising. Who knows why there's a random shell-less Koopa? Maybe just to troll you if you don't notice it's a green one. I like how that mushroom is there just before something that's like really hard to dodge.
I don't know how would you get through that without taking the hit?
I'm gonna take my sweet time here. Balance on the edge of this block.
Oh right, you can't stand there.
Shouldn't have jumped. I was fine. Oh, that's a reset pipe, apparently. Or what, I'm not sure, but there must be some puzzling on the other path. Blech. Plus side, that'll make the corner jump easier. And this. Game!
How are you doing that?
I don't know, man. I wonder if
I didn't even know that was a thing that is possible with those.
I don't know if that was intended or not. Because it did...
I would guess so. Now, apparently.
It told me to run off the platform. There we go. Ah, gonna wait. Yeah, that didn't happen that time. Can I jump over this, please? Oh, I was supposed to write on that thing. In order to not hit that. I should probably move that cursor out of the way of my screen, now that you can see that. Why did I not spin jump?
Man, I keep forgetting you can't stand on those.
It's a weak bridge. Is this about as hard as, or harder than 7- or 9-?
9-7 from
9-7?
New Super Mario Bros.
People complain about that level. I don't remember it being that ridiculous.
I think it's more just like relative to the rest of the game, it was hard.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
I mean, looking at this level, it has ice physics and it has munchers. Pretty much the same.
They do go hand in hand ever since Mario 3. Let's do what the game intended me to do. Well, or not. That didn't look safe. This is fine. She whiz. Okay, what am I supposed to do here?
Run off the ledge and just hold right, maybe?
Ah, that was what it looked like, but I wasn't sure. I don't know what that bottom path is for. Probably a 1-up. I don't care. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get.
Probably for a 1-up that just goes to the right of the exit.
Yeah.
And those pillars are not solid, so you might accidentally run off the edge.
Yeah, that does just link up. I suppose the other one goes to that other pipe, which goes to that other part of that underground area.
This group of trees is cool.
Finally progress out of the forest. I do appreciate that they're... Hey! You're very insistent on this.
Wait, what did that say?
I think it was like yelling.
Oh.
Just telling me spin jump.
First you're gonna squat, then you're gonna pray, then you're gonna leap, and then ah.
Alrighty then.
Oops.
You know, sometimes I wonder, like, instead of munchers, why can't they just use, like, spikes?
Because
Just makes me wonder.
munchers have more personality.
2 frames of personality.
They had way more than
They
2
just
frames
wanna
in
have
Mario 3, man. This was a downgrade,
Yeah, they
if
did.
anything.
I mean, I don't even remember where munchers were in the original game.
I don't remember any specific levels myself.
I know, right?
Actually, no, I think about it. 9-7 was probably the only
Up.
level that had.
Please go around the other way, thank you.
Oh, okay, those are the blocks that break.
Alright. Duly noted, don't do that.
Oh, there's a path down here.
Oh, that's like a Metroid secret right there.
Fall down this bottomless pit, it'll be good.
Like the deep
It'll
woods.
benefit
Yeah, right?
you.
Thanks, Finny, for
Um,
showing me where that was.
please explain? Oh, no, that just... No? Weird.
If anything, that looks like they'd be easier if you were small.
Please
But then it gives you a mushroom there, so obviously you'll need that for something.
I don't understand.
I don't.
Okay, I need that mushroom here, apparently. Okay, the pipe has nothing. I should have just jumped down again. How am I supposed to progress past that? Alright, donut block. Be fiddly. How am I supposed to make it up that platform? Did I jump down earlier in the level? Not here, clearly.
Well, that A obviously means you're just meant to spin jump everywhere here.
Nick Boss, A is spinning.
That's what you say when you spin. That's why it's mapped to that
Hey.
button.
We're not stuck in the 8-bit era, where A was what jump had to be. They've freed it up for its rightful primary action in this game. Or maybe they just named all the buttons on the face wrong, and that naming the buttons wrong had consequences in later games.
I hear like the Mega Man collection on GameCube had like jump on the B button and then shoot on the A button.
Also, hello, Yoshizilla,
Good afternoon. Or evening,
depending on where you are.
really, though.
Yeah, evening was never been specifically defined.
How's everything going? How's the jank going, JD Aster?
It is certainly going.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Alright, well, based on all these spin jumps I see you doing, kind of seems jank, in a way.
Like, I definitely can't go any further this way.
Oh, so that isn't death.
No.
Interesting.
Can I make these jumps? I can make these jumps without spinning. Clearly that's what the blue thing was meant to indicate. That's gonna be a heck of
So
a
what
first
world
jump,
are you
though.
on?
Near the end of 3. Yeah, this is gonna be a heck of a jump. But yeah, you can do this without spinning.
Oh, or is the spin meant to trick you? Is that what that is?
Possibly.
Well, here I have to spin. I mean, if I want to keep my power up, at least.
Oh no, do you have to bounce off that guy, hit the question blocks, and then you can... Oh, there we go. You seem to get it, no problem.
Looked worse than it actually was.
Alright, time to figure out what's over this away. Death. If we do it properly, a coin.
If you don't do it properly, death.
Thankfully, that's yet another coin that looks really easy to get on a repeat playthrough, so not too worried. I want
We
to get
should
it
checkpoint.
once just to prove that I can.
We should have a checkpoint conveniently there.
Muncher had its day.
They always have their day in hacks.
That guy is way faster than
Mario
your
Maker.
average Spiny.
The best Spiny is blue.
Yeah, it looks the same as those Spinies, but
Ha, sky blue Spiny.
speedy blue Spiny.
Sonic Spidey.
Gonna try that again.
Spiny.
These blocks look so trippy. Like, can you actually walk on them?
No. As
So the enemies
demonstrated
can't
when
be-
he was getting that coin earlier.
What the heck, game? Do the enemies have some sort of power? Dull.
Apparently, I can't hit
Don't
one
like
block.
this.
One block
That's a
targets
one
from
and
either
done.
direction. Almost just fell right into the pit again.
Enemies have the power to float. Apparently.
This is true.
Just have very different opinions as to what is a solid block.
We'll just call this enemy solid. Since the enemies can actually walk on them, and you can't.
It's a different plane.
Alright. That was definitely not necessary.
Well,
Someone needs to go back and tally how many times I've saved unnecessarily.
someone needs to tally all your deaths.
Oh.
Tell us in the comments, how many deaths has JD Aster had so far? See if you can keep track to the end.
Who is it that keeps the coin counters on like Fat Guy streams? Is that John?
That's John, Game Addict, yeah.
So now, we need someone to keep count of JD Aster's deaths.
How?
And
How
eventually
am
we'll
I
make a
having
counter
trouble
counter.
with the basic part of this jump?
Oh no.
Mushroom is pointless if I can't just... If I can't make it any further this way. Ugh,
Okay.
almost missed that again.
I swear the music sounded like a Dark World theme.
I know I've heard this covered by Insane in the Rain, or the consoles, I forget which. Not patient. I already had to wait one cycle, man.
Wait, this is this is just Dark Cave from Gold and Silver.
So probably Insane in the Rain then. He does love his Pokemon soundtracks.
I do like this cave theme, one of my favorites.
Super Mario World hack, have every cave sound like Cave of the Past.
I don't think that would quite fit.
Cave of the Past from Earthbound.
Yeah, too ominous.
Maybe at the next drug-related level.
I was gonna say, it would have fit that one alright. Yeah. Just kill myself. Turn them to some...
That is not the answer.
Okay.
A new friend.
Oh, I thought you'd just be able to like do a standard jump to make that coin.
Oh, ah. Oh, munchers. Oh my goodness. That's trolly.
It's like Mega Man water level placements.
Not too bad. Once I got past that one jump.
All things considered.
It's always the one block jumps, man. One block is just like 10 times as hard to make a jump onto as 2. Hey,
I feel like it's harder, especially in Mario World.
the worn out bridge. The event that plays when I beat it is just gonna be it dropping me back
Yeah.
into the forest instead of going to the castle.
Dun 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 dun. Janked up Mario Party 1.5.
What on earth does spin jumping do? Oh. Okay, so it's like those blocks in, yeah, then. Spin jumping just goes straight through them, though. And what is not told to you is that holding A or B is, like, very, very nearly necessary to get any decent height off them.
Oh, you just got clapped. That's you bounce like you're you have the water jetpack from
Flood.
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm tempted to just die, because if I make it to the checkpoint and then die, then I'll have lost the progress anyway.
Yeah. Well, you have a free one-up trick.
This is true. I mean, I have
You
25.
just go get max lives.
I have 25 lives, of which one of which is worthless at most.
It's kind of unique. You have to bounce off these things, then bounce off the Koopa or the Goombas to get to the heart. So I was like, I see the mechanic of this level.
Yep.
It's kind Oh, you got it. Never mind. Oh,
He didn't die, that's what counts.
yeah, he just
Well,
got hit.
The micro spacing on those muncher jumps, man. Spring
Oh,
muncher
gosh.
jumps.
Game over.
Those are always what get me.
At least you didn't make it to a checkpoint.
Yeah. That's some solace. I didn't make progress, at least, so none was lost.
the ultimate. He's like, screw you, game. I don't care that I lost all my progress. I didn't have any progress anyways. Oh.
Just miter hop right over those two.
Oh dear.
So much jank.
Speed through WAP. I caught that one on the way up.
JD Aster wants to become a speedrunner.
I mean, you can beat Mario World vanilla in like what, like 5 minutes or something now? If even.
In like
if
45
you do the
seconds. Not-
Yeah.
That's if you do the credit warp.
and if you're a TAS. What is the RTA
Yeah.
world record? Like a minute and a half, or is it better than that now?
For credit warp?
Yeah.
I guess I'll look up since I'm like, yeah, here I'll look.
Oh, yeah, there was a one-up I could have just nabbed last time.
A minute 22 seconds, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I made the muncher part of the jump, but I lost all my momentum. Of course, it was right before the checkpoint.
Oh wait, never mind. It's 41 seconds and 80.
That's a TAS. There is no
Ah.
way a human got that speed.
It is, well, actually, there's one that says 0 exit, which says 41 seconds, 866 milliseconds.
That's RTA?
That's RTA.
I do not remember this strategy.
Here, let me look at it, quick at it.
That is unforgiving. You essentially have one cycle to make that. Not that it's that difficult, it's just not forgiving. Well, that was just bad. Yeah, link it in chat or something. I'm curious.
Oh yeah, this looks like a new strat since the last one I saw. 1 second. Let me link the VOD.
When was this performed?
Last year.
The new strat is just to play the TAS.
Become Taskbot.
Crap, I need to make sure I don't have anything selected when pushing down on my 0 key. Never mind, I can't do that. I have it. I have my push talk set on just numpad 0, but if I select anything, I just get a million zeros in my chat.
That's why I use delete.
Huh.
Dang it, man.
Delete as well.
I used delete at first, but then when I
Use the
typed
right
the message, I
arrow
kept
key.
deleting them.
Right arrow.
Right arrow.
I mean, yeah, that's where my right thumb is.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Guess delete would actually be better.
Scrolling to the right of a message is one of the less destructive things you can do to it. Ah,
But yeah,
come on.
basically, from what I'm seeing from this, you basically spawn the Yoshis, you throw like the shell, and you do like the whole. It's weird. You do the trick to that like gets you the It normally gives you like the orb to like warp to the end of the level, at least from what I saw. But I guess in this case, you do some certain thing that just well, warps you to the end of the level or to the end of the credits.
Did I make it this far last time? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah. It's like 500 milliseconds faster than Seth Bling.
Seth Lang.
Dang it.
Ugh, that always looked finicky doing that. Jumps like that with those shells.
Yeah, I don't know if there's RNG to their movement like there is the moles, but it's kind of hard to predict.
It's funny, we told you, JD, the world record's 41 seconds, and then you thought it was RTA, I guess because you said you didn't see the new strat.
Has anyone else like ever been bothered just by the acronym RNG? It's like, this thing is random number generator. Like that just bothers the grammar stickler in me.
It bothers you?
Very slightly, yes. This thing is random number generator.
You sound like someone that ranted about RNG once. I'm not going to say his name, though. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I do not.
Ugh.
It's like, you could say it is up to the random number generator, that's fine.
Boy, these are some jumps here.
What about random number generated? It's up to RNG. It's up to a random number generator. Actually, yeah, you're right.
It's up to random numbers generated.
Random numbers generated, exactly. Wait, who was the one who said that? Cloudy?
It's really not predictable.
There you go.
Was that, wait, who was it the person that said they didn't like using RNG Ascent? Cloudy?
Me.
Cloudy?
Yeah.
You should make a tweet and just put, at speedrunners, why do you say, it's up to RNG?
I have made this tweet before.
Has it gone viral?
Yes,
come on.
Ending 9, yes, it does.
No, but one of my tweets wasn't an episode of Game Theory because it went viral.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So it did go viral.
But this was like a year ago or so.
I want to look at that Game Theory episode now. What was the...
I can find it.
Yeah.
It was the Smash World of Light one because I made a World of Light joke tweet.
Oh, man.
Shoot.
No, JD Easter.
We'll make it to the castle eventually, man.
It's okay. Peach is in our castle anyways.
Who's to say Peach is even in this game?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, usually
Yeah,
ROM
actually,
hacks
yeah.
involve something else at the end, right?
The story of this
alright.
is that they disabled my save states.
No, it's the princess that tells you swag, swag, swag.
Yeah.
Like either the princess is like dead at the start of the game, or it's like Luigi that you have to fight at the end.
It's nothing but Luigi.
But then again, you play as Luigi, so unfortunately, that's not gonna happen.
This freaking shell, man. How on earth are you supposed to...
I've never liked these shells.
It's just like there's no room for error. Once you're past the coin,
Yeah,
that thing's
exactly.
already off the platform. You better get bounced on exactly the right point, like, on that platform, or you are just gone. Also, this guy, it has a similar issue. Gotta get him at the right point of the cycle.
Hey Cloudy, if you want, I will speak out to the speedrunning community of the games I run.
Hey, they haven't renamed Super Jump. They're not gonna rename the RNG.
Wait, you don't like it being called Super Jump?
They should call it...
Super Jump from what? There's probably a lot of tricks named Super Jump.
Uber jump.
True. But I want to hear Jay Acer's perspective. Oh, he needs to concentrate on this stupid shell.
That's probably the easiest solution there, just damage boost.
That's what I've done it... Nah. Didn't pull back enough. That's what I've done every single time.
So you don't like the 1,000-year door Super Jump being called Super Jump?
I mean... It's less misleading than other trick names, but not necessarily TTYD ones. I can't think of any off the top of my head I dislike. It's challenge roads that bug me in TTYD, man. Like, level 0 has no business being called level 0.
Level 1, right?
Level 1, yeah, level...
It should be called Level 1, no BP used, no ranked
Or-
partners.
Or low percent. Or low.
Or, if you must, Level 0, no ranked partners. Because the no ranked partners thing is completely not mentioned.
But your partners have to be level 0 too.
Also, disabled means nothing, because we have no idea what is disabled. Mario's not disabled, he can guard.
You can walk.
He can talk. Or make sounds.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty much all he does. Yeah, like, oh yeah. And, you know,
Or
he can
wah,
move
wah,
his
wah,
hand.
wah, wah.
In absolutely no times ever have I ever thought that Super Mario World, like Mario, could stand more air control, but apparently this is that time. I want, like, freaking Brawl Wario levels of air control for this. Every single bounce I should be able to just zip around the entire screen.
Oh yeah, it was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
I better yet Smash 4 Wario when vectoring was still a thing. I'm surprised more people, like... I'm surprised there's not more of an internet, like, outrage about the pronunciation of Wario's name. Because, like, it should be Wario for all intents
How
and
do
purposes.
Italians pronounce the name
It
Wario?
should... Wait, it should be Wario,
It
is
should
what
be
you're saying?
Wario, right? Mario. Mario and Wario. Or like Mario, you know?
Well, I say
Wario.
Mario. I say Mario.
Mario.
Actually, I just realized, going back to the super jump thing, there is something called, like, the super jumps in RPG. Super Mario RPG.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is the move you use.
Yeah.
Except that regular jump is almost always better.
I heard super jumps apparently are super hard in that game.
Well, they become like almost frame perfect eventually, don't they?
It's like 2 or
There-
3
yeah, there
frames,
was-
I forget which.
Yeah.
Actually, here's a slight story regarding that. There was a speedrunning event referred to as RPG Limit Break, kind of like
that
GDQ but smaller.
I was watching a bit of it last night actually.
So there's a SMRPG runner by the name of Pidge, and there was a blind gamer that wanted to fool around a bit in RPG, obviously with help. Apparently, he got 16 super jumps first try blind, because like he is
blind.
yeah, like actually blind.
I mean, if you've heard how the move works before,
I was gonna say, I'm like, you could probably use sound cues for that.
Yeah.
if it were completely with no knowledge of it, that's very, very impressive. I mean, it's not unimpressive regardless.
I think it
but,
was. I think it was without knowledge,
Dang
but
it.
then like the runner might have like mentioned some audio cues that he could use. All I know is she was impressed because she said, I couldn't even get that when I
Yeah, I
first
can't
picked up
do
the
that
game.
even
Yeah.
after playing this game so long.
Yeah.
Well, not me though. I've only played RPG like twice.
You know more than me.
wow.
All I know is that regular jump in Mario RPG is really good, and I don't know why more people use it.
There we go. I finally did that without taking damage. I don't know what I did differently.
Nice.
Oof. That shouldn't have worked. Oh, come on. If I died, it just like... Oh, no! A freaking game! It baited me into that.
Oh yeah,
It's been,
Aww.
Just
been-
goes right through him.
it's been
Ugh.
so long since it mattered. Just count the number of bounces between each one of these things. 3, 5
Bounce
is
counter.
too few.
Oh,
It needs to be 6. Or I need to just scroll it on screen sooner.
You just have to remember that the blue part of the saws is like not a hitbox.
Ah.
I think last time how it worked is just you got into this rhythm of going forward and then backwards like equal distance with that shell.
Yeah, I don't remember the context that I last used that shell in, though. Wait, why did it not save the half point? I definitely saved that I got the half point. Make up your mind, game!
Has
Gee
saving in
whiz.
this game just like ever worked as intended?
Now I have to deal with these enemy jumps again. I would like to beat that castle today. Oh, shoot.
Oh, okay. There we go. Recovery.
Thankfully, it's not very hard to get on top of those. They have very forgiving hitboxes, for better or for worse.
Like, I think they activate even if you're on the side of them.
Yeah, the first half of that is not difficult in the slightest once you've done the second half.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're back, everybody.
This pink sky just reminds me again of Super Mario World Chaos Complex.
That is an old
Watch.
hack.
This hack
Watch
have
as
cool
JD
background effects. Or did he use
Watch as JD
effects?
Aster tries to beat this dumb level. It's been taking him a while.
Oh my goodness. I died to nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. I died to a one-block jump.
Ah, even on your first try on, or first retry.
I know,
you
right?
got
I've been
very
so
far.
strong with my first tries after game over.
Yeah, now the threat of failure is gone.
Oh. Just slid right off the edge.
I'm gonna farm some lives if I get to that point again, just so I don't... Well, I don't know. If it takes me that little an amount of time, it would just take me longer to get back to the life farm. Really, that part, like, is very... Like, it plays very nicely.
All things considered, this level does look like strangely fun to me.
Hard as heck, though.
Oh boy.
That's so masochistic.
Oh, you did it!
Oh my god.
Nice. We're gonna make it to the
Wow.
castle.
Death only made you stronger.
This is a one-exit castle, apparently. It's not guaranteed.
Botanical Plant sounds like a Sonic level area.
What is this music?
Ah, this is Sonic music, yeah.
Also,
This is
why-
from Sonic CD.
Why on earth do we have, like, non-existent, like, grab block? What? Why did that one... Please explain. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, this is the past version of Stardust Speedway from Sonic CD.
Are you some Sonic, what's the word?
Sonic, some Sonic fan. Yes, I am.
That's not even the word I was looking for. We're like,
I've played almost
Yes.
every single Sonic game. so
Alright,
yeah.
game. Duly noted. Those things can and will be jerks.
Nice save.
Woo. Oh, these are solid. I should have known that.
Now he's shooting magic Koopa blasts.
Gee whiz, that is not a lot of time. Gosh, I would love to see a speedrun of this end to end, because so many of these levels seem like they'd be fun to watch, at least. Probably play as well, but what do I know? I'm very confused.
Oh dear. The first few are nice, but then the others start shooting magic Koopa blasts.
That one betrayed their intentions there. It was trying to kill me.
It's like, haha, I knew you couldn't resist a dragon coin.
I like how this isn't even like a Super Mario World version of the music, it's just the exact same track from the game.
Alrighty. We'll just
Like there's nothing remastered about it.
Second one.
Nope, this is just the
Second
vanilla
one.
song.
What the?
Oh boy. Oh gosh. This is gonna get problematic if I wait too
Oh
long.
my goodness.
Now I'm wondering what on earth they're
That-
gonna spawn later in the level.
I know, it's just gonna get worse.
It's just gonna spawn
That is
grab.
insane.
He's going to shoot munchers out.
Oh no. Nightmare.
That's not what I meant to throw.
Evil disco ball much?
There's a lot going on this screen. But thankfully I only have to, like, platforms?
What?
This is very Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
This is super fun.
Oh yeah, much
I
more
guess
fun
this
than
is
the last
yet-
one.
Oh, that one was fun too. I'm just bad.
Okay. Okay, that one's more trolly than the last one.
I was gonna say they should start shooting out those bowling balls that Bowser drops.
It shoots Bowser's.
I'm very badly timing these
Maybe
jumps.
in Mario Maker 2.
How am I timing these jumps this badly? Gosh, go away, Piranha. Problem is the platforms actually appear pretty far above the ground.
Yeah, I can kind of see. It looks fine, just so long as you keep jumping as high as you can.
Oh, now it's throwing everything at you.
Sure, now you throw it to the right. I'm figuring I'll need this. Uh-huh. I thought so. How am I dodging these fireballs? Ah,
Wow. That was like frame perfect.
ah. Copious iframes, that's the name of the game.
And that saw didn't do a thing. Invincibility frames.
I appreciate that it gives you 2 mushrooms. Is this just a...
Yeah, it's just a black door, isn't it?
This one isn't scrolling, though. Like the Lemmy fight.
Yeah.
Alright, game. Yeah, they're pretty nice about these, only requiring the old-style 3 hits.
No, like
Lot of ass.
like anytime I see like Sonic ROM hacks, the bosses always take like 50 hits or something to kill.
Yeah, Mario's are bad about that too. I'm glad that this hack seems to be content with just doing minor variations on the old fights.
Thank you, Gonzalez. I mean, Luigi.
I can't read this. There's too much spacing between the text.
Yeah, right? I know, I'm like, it's throwing
I
me
can't
off.
follow these sentences.
What?
I'm not sure it was meant to make
What-
any sense.
What weird, like, college spacing is this now?
The ROM hack used too many
AMA
tabs.
double space.
Clearly, people who make these games don't know how to form sentences. The mountain air.
Or do they just make you hit tab after every word when running essays now?
This looks like it's gonna be quite a
I'm
level.
sure they do. And it's annoying.
How? Oh. Double jumps, obviously.
It's like Wario double jumping with a far.
This is cool music, though.
Oops, not what I meant to do. Am I supposed to carry that freaking block all the way over there? Okay, no, that
Could you
doesn't.
just use the Goomba? Probably
Yeah,
not.
I thought Goombas worked, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, no, they do.
Probably a moon I could have gotten if I jumped under this platform.
What was the name of this level?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
wasn't
think I
really
read it.
I was like, what about it would indicate that you can double jump?
The message block.
Oh.
Oh, those are solid. Weird.
I mean, to be fair, maybe they're like that in the vanilla game.
I feel like you needed to go down there to get any of these dragon coins. Why did I not know you couldn't kill those? Ugh.
Oh dear. He was going for blood.
Oh. Those blocks. Like, what? Since when do those kick shells back at you? Misty Mountain Pass. How utterly unindicative of its contents.
This is so thick you can actually grab it.
Yeah.
This does look kind of fun, though. Who doesn't love double jumps?
Oh, I love double jumps.
The trick is to get those cape blocks. That seems like it'd be a little bit on the difficult side, if possible at all. Yeah, you can platform. I keep hitting A really early to try to jump as soon as I hit the ground, and it's reading as a double jump.
Uh-oh, too fast.
Oh, speaking of which, they'd better not put that stupid control change they put in New Super U Deluxe into Mario Maker, where you can spin in midair with
Yeah.
A. Or they'd better have an equally weird way of disabling it, at the very least. Oh, do I have to go ult? No, I can't.
Those charging jocks.
We will get you eventually.
We're just gonna tear this pipe from its foundation.
Oh, they gave up.
The sheer height of these double jumps is just so fun to pull off.
Frame perfect.
Like,
Dragon
it's like
coin.
double midair jumping with Karibo's shoe in Mario 3.
The mechanic that never was.
It is, though.
Well, I mean, never utilized, I should say.
Yeah, because it's not a mechanic.
Should be.
Can I even undo that? Don't even have the spin jump to blame. Yeah, let's just use this convenient bit. I don't feel like this is the type of level that would require a fire flower anyway.
So why'd you just fall onto your death?
Because
To reset.
I want that dragon coin. I'd like fewer levels to redo. I am already having to redo 1 or 2 for the coin off screen.
That death was intentional to save 25 seconds.
More than 25 if I have to play this through from the halfway point again.
Easter with the strats.
That one was not intentional. That was me not deciding... Wait, can I mid-air... Asking the real questions here. You can mid-air spin jump, but only by pressing B, like A and then B.
Huh.
You have to commit to the spin jump first.
Those are some next level strats, man.
AGDQ will be proud.
Serious time.
Wouldn't be surprised if they required me to do it.
I could see someone submit this to a GDQ. Probably have already.
I mean, this would be a heck of a long hack to run.
Yeah.
I don't know if the, like, I don't know who the market for this is. Like, I don't know if, like, your Carl Sagans and your Grand Pooh Bears and so forth are into these kind of hacks.
The gimmicky kind of hacks.
Well, I know Grand Pooh Bear is like the one guy known for like these hacks.
I don't know why I tried to double mid-air jump out of that pit. It's like, oh, because I never jumped the first time.
I hope this hack has wall jump somewhere.
It needs the long jump from that that hack I forget the name of that Miles Luigi played like some of, and I don't think ever finished.
Oh wow. Alcatraz strat.
Yeah.
I was going to mention earlier how, like, I've seen a lot of, like, well, maybe not Sonic, but, like, I've seen Mega Man fan games in GDQ events, so... Those are games that are usually just, you know, just standard Mega Man, so...
I mean, there've been Mario World hacks, just nothing more than about half an hour long. I can't imagine this would be anything less than several. Bare minimum, it's longer than the original game, which is already over an hour at 100%. What is it, like an hour 23 or something? We established there's nothing in that pit, right?
Yes, we've established there is nothing in that pit.
Except death.
Oh, really? I didn't get 30 coins? Okay.
Wait, 30 coins, what for?
That's what makes those bonus blocks. Haha! Ah, come on, there's nothing in here? I thought you made me finally do that. Oh no, I don't have all the coins yet, and I can't even make it back.
I do like those ROM hacks where pipes that shouldn't go anywhere go somewhere.
I could try jumping into the bottom of that pipe, but that just seems like a really bad idea. Now I have to wonder where on earth I missed that coin. Did any of you see me miss one on screen?
Nope.
I have not been keeping track of coins thus far during this hack.
Just operating by the golden rule that all of the... Oh, pipe I didn't go in.
Oh. You can never be so sure.
Oh.
That's a first P-switch for forever.
Well, anyways, I wish you luck, Jade Aster. I gotta go because dinner. Because, you know, dinner's kind of important. But wish you luck with the rest of, well, whatever this is, this jank.
Yep, I'll see you around, Yoshizilla.
You'll see.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
I like how I didn't even get a warning that P-Switch was gonna end because I overrode its sound effect with something else.
You still got those limited sound channels.
Oh boy, that is...
That jump looks really deceiving.
Good thing I had 2 shots to do that. A moon, really?
And coins.
Also death as soon as I came out of the pipe. Because apparently I was about 1 pixel far enough away from that, that cannon to get it to shoot. No, those are solid. Blah. How have I not done that yet? Those really don't look like
Because
they should
2
be
black
solid.
caps.
I don't know what this is all about. And nothing up there.
That is a good question.
Really seems like there should be something down there. It really seems like there should be something up here. Also death.
Yeah.
It'd be really mean if there was something in the bottom of that pipe.
Or you just meant to go over that pipe. That's probably what it is, huh?
Maybe.
That looks very hard to go underneath it.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I don't think there's been any levels yet that had 4 coins in 1/2. It's either been all in 1 or 2 and 3. Split some way. Wait, am I supposed to be chaining Starmen this entire dang time?
Oh,
Because I'm not.
that is a thing that you can do, huh? Is that what that star block is for?
Curious. Oh, I can't jump over the goal, sadly. I'm gonna play through the level again just to see if there's any way to chain stars the whole way through. I don't think that would get me any extra dragon coins, though.
Yeah. Unless it does.
Color a dinosaur.
Yeah, I want to see what that's about, but...
Something to do with multicolored Yoshis, I'm sure.
AGDQ loves their coloring dinosaurs.
And now they have to run this at AGDQ.
Seriously, though. Alright, change star time.
That's a mushroom. So if there's a star chain block, you have to go pretty dang far for it.
It's okay, this isn't Mario 3 Starman.
Why did the music fade out? Did you hear that? Whoever was watching that on stream? Yeah.
I most certainly did not.
Well, I'll try to
Is that
find that.
because the Starman was wearing off?
Maybe. It just faded out, though. Yeah. I will look for that coin off screen, because it doesn't seem like you could chain that.
Time for coloring a dinosaur.
I didn't quite catch the. I didn't quite catch that. What are you supposed to do with Yoshi here?
I don't know.
Something to do with that magic. Or something? I don't know.
I think I'm performing
Wait, what
math.
hit you?
Clearly on means 1, and then off means
Oh.
3. So I want this to get a cape,
Green
Okay,
Yoshi,
yes.
now blue.
and this will be red or yellow. Alright, interesting. Well, that's cool. Now we have access to the entire suite of Yoshis and power-ups, just not at the same time.
Yoshi.
Actually, no, at the same time. I can change... Well, no. Only so far as I can change them.
Okay, but why would you not be using the blue Yoshi?
Didn't I get blue from hitting both of those before?
I have no idea. I haven't really been following this level that well.
Don't tell me it's a one-shot deal. Okay, now they're all green. I'm very confused.
Maybe you're supposed to hit him with the Yoshi?
Okay, I'm very confused.
What keeps damaging you?
What I make those blocks say when I drop the Yoshi determines the power-up I get. I don't know what determines the Yoshi I get. Maybe it's the power-up that I currently have.
Oh.
Fire Flower is green. Cape is yellow. Oops, didn't mean to
Huh.
do that.
Mushroom is red.
And then nothing is blue. Well, now that we've experimented with coloring dinosaurs, let's wrap it up with one more level. And not use the colored Yoshi we just got. Oh, hello. Toad's
Yeah, just put a
Turnpike.
no Yoshi level outside here.
No Yoshi's allowed.
Oh, that's like my favorite track though. Racetrack, I mean. I love Toad's Turnpike. My strategy for Toad's Turnpike was just always like hug the right side of the track and just drive normally, and then you'll always win. At least in Mario Kart 8.
Oh dear, that pipe looks pale.
Whoops. Meant to go in that pipe. Cool, I'll get a second shot. Hey, green is a color.
I like how those platforms are made to look like buildings. It's cool.
It's not a creative color, but it's a color nonetheless. I can't double jump. Things I have never had to worry about unlearning in Super Mario World.
Man, I feel like that's how you'd be after like so many levels in this game though. It's like you get so used to the gimmick in one level, and then
It's
the
like,
next
oh
level,
yeah,
you're like,
I can spin jump.
I can hold right now.
I know. Or, oh yeah, I can go to the right.
Oh, if only we could get black and white Yoshi.
Oh, that's
Rip
not what I
one up.
expected that to do. So that did absolutely nothing then. I guess that's for if you... come on, I don't need these training wheel blocks. That's just embarrassing. Alright, so you win. I can see why they don't want you bringing Yoshi into this. This really looked like doors.
I can see why they'd want you to do that with most levels, really.
Alright, game.
Does look a little bit misleading that the blue part of the saw is not hit.
I'm just bad at timing, apparently.
I'm just curious why some saws are upside down and others aren't.
Yeah, I know, right?
Different hitbox locations. I keep forgetting that one's there until right before I get hit by it.
And then these saws just, to me, always looked like blenders.
I think there was something up there. Maybe that was this question mark block popping up to the top of the screen briefly.
Wrap around. It's a thing you can do in Mega Man 1, like anytime there's a ladder, like if you press up near the top of a screen, you can like grab any ladder from anywhere.
Sounds about right.
Just because you wrap around to the ladder.
Don't. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do that, dang it, but I guess now we'll see what that shell got me. I'm seeing a pattern here. Maybe don't kill the shells.
How many secrets in this game have been locked behind guiding a shell somewhere?
Approximately all of them.
Yeah, right.
A shell or a one-up mushroom. Or charging chuck. Well, you thought one-block platforms were hard to jump on. Try spin jumping on one-block-wide saws during an auto-scroller. Try to cape this cape for some amount of time this time. Yeah, that was definitely just that block graphic being displayed in the wrong place.
Yeah. You can kind of see it there.
Well, if you do the level correctly, then you make more lives than you.
Oh, I have to be very careful not to, like, let go of the Y button here. Oh
See you,
shoot,
Nick
that
Boss.
killed the shell. And that killed me. Well, I guess we'll never know. I mean, it's not a dragon coin at the very least.
Wouldn't that be something, though, if they could
Oh,
just
it's
pop
only a
out of blocks?
halfway point. That's not important. Really? Can I just not duck in time, or does that actually... Oh yeah, that hits you. Weird.
Huh. I'm so used to the small hitboxes in this game. If that was a circular saw, it wouldn't hit you there.
This is very much one of those top path levels.
Yeah, really. It's like every other non-Mario platformer. And now you don't want to, like, duck under any of these saws anymore.
I know, right? Please take the halfway point, though. Oh, that's a very different colored green there, but I guess it's just the color of the pipes. Cool that I get that. Forgot. That hits me. How dare you make me unable to spin jump through this level? Did not mean to hit both of those.
Oh, can you actually not spin jump here?
I can, I just can't spin jump up the note block path. Very generous.
You can never
of
be
them.
so sure in this hack when something's like disabled or not.
Ah, it was worth a try. Yeah. There was no room there.
Man, these are so carefully designed to always like catch you.
I missed the block.
I mean, I guess that's why this is called Danger Town.
Wah.
Saws it.
Now, see?
These
Here's
toads
your
are just
answer.
very paranoid.
How?
Oh my goodness.
How did I dodge all that?
What?
Oh, fricking A, are you kidding me? I will take the top bath, thank you.
Oh, it's a moon.
Aren't you sad on all the level we're missing out on? I'm not
All the clouds
particularly.
are sand. Also,
Good old Mario 3 lets you skip the level.
No cape required. Brothers in arms. You play as Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, suddenly Mario and Luigi type level.
Alright, now that I've saved 3 times, let's...
And it's watch it still somehow not work.
Okay, I got a coin there. I'm missing something here. Did I miss a coin in this one too? Yeah, but I collected it once. Alright, so I got things to catch up on off stream. Anyway, this has been
Off-stream,
JDS64,
indeed.
as well as Cloud K9, Dauntless, and briefly Yoshizilla. See you all next time.